Welcome back to Rare Elvis Photos. This is the series of Who Was Elvis's Best Friend.
We've spoken about several of Elvis Presley's friends and comrades already. Red West, Larry Geller, his cousin Billy Smith, um, Jerry Schilling, and now we're going to talk about somebody that Elvis Presley knew from the 8th grade and was actually pivotal in Elvis's career as well, which is George Klein, GK. I'm sure you recognize his voice if you've gone to Memphis, and he was always on the Sirius satellite Elvis channel, and DJ'd every morning from Graceland there until his passing. So Elvis Presley and George Klein knew each other from the 8th grade, as I said, and George Klein was actually also pivotal in introducing him to a lot of the loves of his life, in a sense. I mean, Ginger Alden was somebody that George Klein brought over to Graceland. Elvis certainly lavished a lot of gifts on George Klein, rings, cars. He was in movies with Elvis, and he was there all the way to 1977, and Elvis Presley was his best man at his wedding in 1970. And this one, as far as I know, he was the best man at Red West, was supposed to be the best man at Red West wedding, but showed up late, so somebody else had to step in. But I'm pretty sure he made it to George Klein's wedding with Priscilla in tow. Has a great picture of George Klein and his wife and Elvis and Glenn Campbell there together. But when we're talking about loyalty, I don't ever hear of Elvis and George Klein ever having a blow up, or George Klein ever saying a negative thing about Elvis during his lifetime, or post Elvis's lifetime from 77 on. So that's a good sign of a true friend. Of course we're trying to figure out who Elvis's best friend was. Certainly George was loyal. Certainly Elvis Presley was comfortable with George, and George was instrumental in bringing a lot of ladies over. If you kind of look into some of Elvis's relationships of ladies that were brought to Graceland, it was George Klein that made introductions or brought them over, or got in the car and picked them up. Anyhow, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this as well. This is Elvis Week in 2023, and George Klein has recently passed. So we no longer have him. Most people that were very close to Elvis are no longer around, with the exception of Jerry Schilling and Billy Smith. And of course, there's Priscilla, which there's a lot of opinions on that on my channel. But other than that, I mean, those are the three that are left right now. Unless of course, Mindy Miller. Mindy Miller was one of Elvis's girlfriends, and she's going to do an interview for the channel at some point here soon. We've talked on Facebook, and of course, Linda Thompson. But when I'm talking about the kind of the comrades of Memphis Mafia, I don't know who else is out there at this point in time. So if I'm missing somebody, put that in the comments, because you're going to share some information with your fellow Elvis fan. And check out some of the new videos I put out there. There's an hour video. There's a 2-hour video that's going to be put out tomorrow on the anniversary of Elvis's death, August 16th. And if you're going to the Candlelight Vigil, let me know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it over there this year, but I was thinking about it, considering whether I could do it or not. But I'd love to know if you're going to go, and if you do go, pop on the channel and let me know that you're there.
This is Rare Elvis Photos. Thanks for taking another journey with me. TCB, TLC, till next time.